The media have been reporting on Nissan's new revelation of its electric car plan, its plan to transform the company between now and 2030, saying it's going to save the company. Guys, its plan is absolutely horrendous. Its plan shows that Nissan is utterly screwed. I mean, you only need to be able to do... My son Cal, he's 7 years old and he knows that this is insane. He's like, Dad, this doesn't make sense. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. I should point out my son's pretty smart. He's way smarter than what I was at 7 anyway. I mean, way smarter. Don't tell him that. He's getting a big head. Nissan say they're going to launch 30 new models by 2026. 14 of them will be internal combustion. 16 of them will be electric cars. Now, obviously, Nissan are not really going to launch 16 new electric cars between now and 2026. They've got a year and a half for 16 new models. That's a complete load of bullshit. So if you believe that, you're crazy and you're probably buying Nissan stock. Anyway. Here's the part that is concerning. Nissan are legitimately going to reveal 14 new internal combustion vehicles between now and 2026. So they've got 14 new models they're working on. Internal combustion, 14. Nissan also say they're not going to hit price parity with manufacturing EVs until 2030. Now, Goldman Sachs... There's about 10 different global organizations saying now price parity with EVs happens next year or 2026 at the latest. In other words, Nissan's saying they are going to be at least 4 years late to the party. At least 4 years late. So for at least the next 4 years. So for at least the next 6 years, Tesla and BYD are going to continue to get more market share as they actually make a profit selling electric cars. And Nissan is going to try and sell you 14 new internal combustion engine vehicles. It doesn't add up. I mean, guys, we've just seen the new battery technology that's come out. I've made videos about it today, and it's just mind-blowing. It's coming this year. I don't understand what Nissan's talking about anyway. Here's their full plan. Nissan will debut 30 new models in global markets by 2026, with 16 of them featuring electric powertrains. Now, everyone says that means that they're going to reveal 16 new EVs. My only theory here is that it doesn't mean EVs. It says electrified powertrains. Maybe it just means plug-in hybrids or hybrids or something, because obviously that's not really going to happen. Now, this was revealed by CEO Makoto Ukita during the automaker's 3-year roadmap presentation on Monday. But I should point out, before this happened, Makoto Ukita, who is, in my opinion, some people say I'm a bit arrogant, which I can be. It's it happens. But this dude is on another level. He said his wife was talking to him one day, and she was like saying, honey, do you think maybe you're a bit old school? You need to change with the times. You've got all these old suits and you don't want to be different. You want to just keep everything at this and the same. That's part of the problems the company's having. Maybe, you need to try to change. And he was like, oh yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we do need to change a bit at Nissan. So it took his wife to tell him that. He wouldn't listen to anyone at Nissan. Anyway, when the rollout is complete, 60% of Nissan's global internal combustion engine lineup will be refreshed. They say that as a result of 60% of their internal combustion engine lineup being refreshed, they're going to increase their annual sales by 1 million units. Now, Nissan's sales are hemorrhaging in China, where everyone's moving to EVs, and Nissan's not selling any EVs in China because no one wants Nissan's EVs. They don't have many models there for sale. They don't have many cars for sale. Nissan's not considered an EV manufacturer in China, so no one would buy them for that reason. The Nissan Sylphy used to be the best-selling car in China. Only a few years ago, it was the best-selling car in China for, I think, about 4 or 5 straight years. It's not even the top 10 anymore. Now, it's happened very quickly. Nissan says it's because people in China are now racist against the Japanese. There's a quote from Nissan saying that. I'm not making that up. I mean, my brain is still thinking, what the fuck? He really said that. Nissan says they're going to reduce the cost of their next-gen EVs by 30%, paving the way for achieving cost parity by 2030. This guy doesn't read the news. I mean, in the last 3 months, we've heard everyone say, every man and their dog, let alone the world's biggest financial institutions, let alone Tony Seabar, let alone Goldman Sachs, let alone, there's heaps of people have said that the massive decrease in the price of battery packs over the past 12 months mean that EV is going to hit price parity potentially this year, if not by at least 2026. And we're already seeing in the US, EVs are only $5,000 more on average than gasoline, $5,000 more. And the US is way behind. So yeah, Nissan's so late to this party that it just proves my point. Guys, their debt is already valued at junk. Their debt is junk. They're the only legacy and manufacturer in the world with debt that's rated junk. Anyway, Nissan have a teaser video. It's unveiling an array of new models, cruising information. Yeah, I'm not going to... You can see there's a multitude of SUVs, several minivans, some low-slung models, a mid-sized pickup, a plethora of Infiniti branded vehicles. Guys, Nissan just tried to have some sort of joint venture with Fisker. That tells you probably all you need to know. Thanks for watching.